All right, let's get kind of clipped in here. Okay. All right, everyone, welcome back. We're here in 2020. We're here in the future, and I'm here to help you guys and girls get back on your bikes and get back into the riding season. So we just got through a crazy Christmas, December craze. November, December was crazy, I'm sure for everyone. And we're gonna start things off by just getting your legs warmed up. So let's just start spinning your legs. Find a comfortable cadence that's on flat ground. We're gonna do this for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna break into a sprint, followed by a 1-minute recovery. So let's focus on that warm up first. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. That's 17, 16, 15, 14. Counting them down as we get warmed up. All right. Sorry I haven't been uploading as much as frequently. I actually don't feel like I'm sick this time, so that's a great start to the year. You know, I don't want to jinx it. So I'll knock on some wood in a minute here after I'm done. This ride will be 30 minutes long, so just stick around. If you're not feeling it, you know, go half power. But the most important thing is to keep spinning. So as we're getting comfortable, start to focus on, you know, how you feel on that flat road. You know, we're just on a flat plane here. We got 3 minutes and 35 seconds left. Thanks to everyone that's been watching and following along. It's nice to have a community to be a part of and ride with. Tried to get this out on the interwebs, and not really sure where to post it. So if you guys know where to post this, how to push it out so more people have free spin bike classes, I would love to help out, because I know how expensive it is to try to pay for all this stuff and then, you know, never have time to do it. So at least this makes it a little bit easier. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Try to match a cadence that works for you. This one works great for me right now. We got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A little fast, but fast is good. All right. And as we settle in here, let's think about that new year. I personally didn't make really any resolutions of any kind right off the bat. I was trying to kind of keep my slate open and focus on, you know, what I can control. I know what I can't control, or a few things like riding a little more and, you know, eating a little less. Those two things tend to pair nicely together. And I think if I do those two things, we'll be on our way. Oh man, you know, when you don't spin for a week or so, you start to feel it. All right, this music's super chill. I thought it'd be more intense, but it's good enough. All right, I'm also working on trying to make this a little more trainer friendly. I know that a lot of us in here are casually spinning, so I try not to get too intense. But it does have its benefits to know a little more structure. So as I go through this ride, our first sprint, we'll want to add resistance. So right now, I'm at a resistance of like 3 of 10. I think of a scale of 0 to 10 as my resistance, and I work around that. A lot of different spin cycle instructors have different scales, and I don't really know what the best method is, but I do know that like most people have a 10, a tolerance scale of 10 for pain. It's pretty easy to use that same scale to measure resistance and output. So with 1 minute and 15 left, we're gonna try to gauge our scales for the year. So as I'm settling in here, I'm gonna try to shoot for this sprint to be at like a level 6 or 7. And what that'll do for me is it kind of give me a gauge right off the bat for this 30-minute ride of where I should be sitting. So I don't want to go in too easy and end up not feeling like I worked out enough. So, you know, I tend to get pretty tired as I get near the end, and that's a good sign. But we want to make sure that we're exerting force initially to find that scale that you know you have in your head and work around that so you're not cheating yourself. So here in 35 seconds, I'm gonna put 2 full cranks into my bike, and that's gonna give me the resistance I think I would need to get to that level 7. So, yep. We got some Chemical Brothers in the house. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like a little like DJ table right here, just mixing up tracks, getting all sweaty, probably like break it. All right, we got 8 seconds. All right, get ready to get into your sprint. So we're gonna go as fast as we can for 30 seconds, and then recover for a minute. All right, 2 cranks. Here we go. That feels like a 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure you're pushing. All right, that's 13 seconds left. Then we're release the resistance. Not too much, but make it easier. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crank off. I'm about a crank and a half on mine. You want to feel a little resistance on your legs. We got a 50-second rest here. We're going back into a sprint. So the sprint will be 30 seconds again, then recovery for a minute. And we're gonna do that for a couple times. Whew. Getting a little bit hard there. Now if it's too hard, try to pull it back a little bit so you can keep going. Last thing you wanna do is quit spinning in a ride just because you're too tired. Ten seconds. I'm doing 1 crank. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Should be a hard resistance there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right there. Whew. Halfway. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, recover. Get your breath back. It's out there in front of you. Catch it. Bring it back. All right, this next 50 seconds, we're gonna go for 2 sprints with recoveries in between. This is a good way to get our heart rate up fast. If you're doing a quick ride, this is the best way to break into the ride. And it's really hard to talk and sprint at the same time. Way harder than I thought. So when you watch pro cyclists doing this and talking, it's absolute madness. All right, we got 16 seconds left, and focusing on that scale from 0 to 10, try to get back to a 6 or 7 so you're not cheating right here in the beginning. All right, here we go. Crank on mine. Here we go. Push this sprint. I can't talk that much in a sprint, guys. Neither should you. Push it. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 20 seconds till recovery. Let's get there. All right, final part of the sprint. Then recover for a minute. Pull it off. Recover. Great. I've got to recover. All right, we're already almost 10 minutes in here, and we're killing it. It's a third of the ride. We're starting to feel it. Starting to sweat. Those are things we want to be seeing, want to be doing. Comment below if you started sweating at this part of the workout. Also, I'm not a big YouTuber guy. Like I said, I think we should have free access to spinning and stuff. And this is a free way to do it. There's better stuff out there, but this is free, come on. It's fun to jump in. All right, sprint for 45 seconds, a level 7. That's 2 cranks for me. 1, 2, spin it. Come on, push on that. If you don't push, you're cheating yourself. That core strength. Don't arch your back. There we go. We have a minute recovery after this. Let's make it there. Oh, I gotta go faster, come on. There we go. 8, 7, keep it going. Pull it off. Think level 4 of resistance right there. 0 to 10, 10 being impossible, well, near impossible. Okay, as a recovery here, let's think about the next 2 sprints. We have a minute of sprinting, minute of recovery, and then another minute of sprinting, another minute of recovery. It's just back and forth, picking and ponging. And what that does for us, gets us used to short bursts up hills. So these are basically little mini hills that we climb. All right, here we're gonna sprint, level 6, level 7. Get it up there. It's 2 cranks for me, or 1.5 for this one. Here we go. Who am I kidding? Let's do 2, here we go. Oh man. Yeah, I was kidding, this is hard. Got some U's to get us through this sprint here. Okay. Push it. We gotta focus here. 35 seconds left. Okay. Should be feeling it here. I'm sweating. Okay. Wow, I'm really sweating. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Whew. Get down to a 3 or 2 here. Really relax. Keep your legs going. Relax your shoulders. Remember, stick that butt out and chest out. Like that. Not like this. You look down, you see your feet going. Get your line of sight on the trail. Or the road. Whatever works. Okay, we're down to 30 seconds. This next sprint is a minute, then a minute recovery again. We're going 4 to 7 again. Remember, we're trying to find our scale for 2020. And if you can't find it, by the end of this ride, you aren't riding hard enough. If you know where it is, you'll be too tired to keep going. I've got a wedgie here. Okay, 2 cranks for me, full minute. Oh boy. Whew. Let's go. Let's go. To focus here for a sec. These lyrics are gonna say, don't push me, but I don't want you to push yourself. Right here. Whew. We're beating everyone on the couch right now. Let's go. Got a minute recovery here in 12 seconds. Push it. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it up. Get easy. Okay. As we recover, our next sprint is 30 seconds. If you take a break on this next one. But I say you do it. We're already halfway through the ride. Why give up now? All right, 33 seconds left. I was told to be more cheerful in this video stuff, so working on it. If you guys got any tips, I'll take them. Cause man, I hate feeling super tired, but it's worth it for the ride because all that downhill. All right, six seconds left. I'm doing a full crank, 30-second sprint. Let's go. A little faster, high RPMs on this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it going. Don't stop. If you're slowing down, pull off resistance. Don't stop. Just like the music's saying. Pull off in 3 seconds. Getting ahead of myself here. Hey, pull off. Full minute of recovery. Then we have a 30-second sprint. So, time to prepare for that. Okay, I need to prepare for that. You guys will be laughing at me by the time we finish this ride today. All right, let's lock it in mentally. We got a sprint for 30 seconds coming up. And then we have a recovery. Recovery is a minute long, then we're back into the sprint again. So, should not be difficult to go from recovery, sprint, recovery. Recovery, sprint, recovery. All right, up to a 7. Don't cheat yourself, you know where that is now. 3, 2, 1. Sprint it. Push it, 30 seconds is all. We can do that. Let's go. Man, this is so tough after not spinning for a week. Let's go. That's right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it off. If you've noticed, I changed the background on this video to be a little less crazy. Just because it's getting hard to find all that royalty-free background stuff. And it's just easier to get these out when it just shows indicators. So, white means recovery. Yellow means the sprint is coming up. And red means we're sprinting, okay? White's just a zen place to be. Just, it's empty. Yeah, mine's empty. Yellow, it's a warning sign for what's to come. And red means you should be pushing it. So that red, big red screen should make it easier. Sprint, 45 seconds. Right now. Let's go. Don't cheat. Look at that background, it's red. It means you're going. You're going for it. Oh. Push it. $18 seconds left. Push it. I'm gonna be quiet on this one. Keep pushing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Minute recovery. Back to a 3. Okay, we're at 10 minutes in this ride. What do you think? Just sprint recovery. And it's a good, easy one to follow. There are no weird levels and stuff. You're on or you're off. All right? So, as we prepare for that next one, hopefully this background thing's helping. If you guys have suggestions for different backgrounds, I'll take them. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm not a professional spin instructor. I just like to help you guys out. All right, 8, 7, 45-second sprint coming up in 5 seconds. Level 7, come on, push it up. Get up that scale. 2 cranks for me. There it is. Woo! Push it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right there. Hold that. That's tough. As we keep going through this sprint, think about where you'll be riding this summer, or even this winter. What's your next ride gonna be? Plan it out now in your head. Where can you go? There's so much you can ride in the winter, including your spin bike. All right, keep sprinting. 5, 4. Minute recovery here. 2, 1, pull it off. The Spider-Man movie's legit. It's good. One of my top movies of 2019 was that movie. Also, Knives Out's a fun movie too. If you haven't seen that one, real good. All right. Go and breathe. Recover. This last third of the ride is all mental. You're warmed up now. You're riding. You haven't stopped yet. You made it this far. You got to keep going the whole way. So, a minute sprint, minute recovery. Then we'll have one more sprint, then the cool down. So let's push it. Level 7. Bring it up. Let's go. That red background means you're going. So maybe green would say go, but I think red represents hard in this. So sprint it. Let's push it. I keep going. I'm pushing it, guys. I'm not giving up. Let's beat that hill. We're coming to the last part of it. One recovery after this. One more sprint. Then we're cooling down. Let's make it. Let's go. 12, 11, 10, 7, 6. Push it. Pull it off. Recover. Okay. This last sprint, I want you to do something for me. I want you to go to a 9. Right? What you're saying, no, I can't hear what? I can't do that. That's not possible. Oh, it's possible. We have a 5-minute recovery after this next sprint. I mean, I don't care if you're barely moving. We gotta go full tilt on this. So, whenever we get in that sprint, I want you to push it really hard, okay? So, ways you can tell you're pushing it. Out of breath, sweating too much, you're cursing in your head, or you're cursing out loud. Those are the ways you know you're pushing it too hard. We wanna get there right now. So don't cheat. Going 3 cranks, I'm pushing as hard as I can for a minute. You do it too. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. Push it. Okay. Let's go, let's go. I am pushing it. Don't cheat here. Don't slow down. Keep going. That's it right there. Come on, we coach you through this. Use your brain. Force those legs to go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Halfway. Push. Push, push, push. I'm sweating too much. And it hurts. Let's go. Push it, push it. 13, 12, 10 seconds. Go, 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 go. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay. Can't breathe? That's good. You did it. All right. I can't clap too loud because it'll peak the audio. So I'm doing little small claps. Okay. It's a cool down. Get to that level 3, level 2. We're just floating these pedals. We're floating through it. Keep your cadence up though. That heart rate, it's gotta go down slowly. So, I don't know what yours is, but mine's high. Whew. All right, so let's think about this. We got 4 minutes left in the ride here. We've been through a bunch of sprints and recoveries, and I'd say we're pretty ready for spring riding. Now, one thing that happened to me, I went to Moab for the first time, and it was sick. I'll post some pictures up here. Went over a short little one overnighter trip with some friends and saw some amazing trails, and it's just an incredible place to ride. And I had so much help from the spin bike prior to going there. And I didn't feel like I was slowing anyone down on the downhills or the uphills. I definitely wasn't the fastest, but it was a good ride, and it felt good to get out and do something besides sit inside in the winter. Some of us don't have riding destinations that are as close and as warm as that, but you know, it's a good excuse to get outside and do something fun. One thing that happened to me though is I actually strained my Achilles tendon, so I can't ride very hard downhill right now. So it's very sore, my right ankle, and it kind of squeaks around as I'm riding. So I'm trying to get that worked out here by doing some spinning here in the basement again. But totally ready to ride. Be totally ready for spring. You know, I may start wrapping it just for certain rides to make sure it doesn't get hurt. But I mean, don't let you know, dumb injuries like that slow you down. Just happen from fatigue. Just riding for, let's say, rode for 6-7 hours straight, and just I wasn't used to riding outdoors that much for that long. So even if you are in a riding shape or getting there, you can still get little fatigue injuries and stuff. So stuff like your hands, your wrists, your ankles, even your back if you're too tight. So it's really important to stretch. And if you are totally skipping that part of your routine, you might be looking for some injuries in the spring, like me. So try to stretch, and we'll do just a quick stretch at the end of this cool down. But thanks so much for joining in today, and it's really fun to stay motivated with the community and ride, even if it's just a dozen of us. There's literally dozens of us. I'm sure you guys get the reference. But as we prepare for this cool down here, start breathing slower and deeper. So if you've gotten this far, your sweating should be pretty much done. Now you're just kind of oozing sweat. But it is good to find that scale. So we went from a 0 to a 10, and we found that 7. I love to float at a 7 for resistance, because it means I'm pushing hard, but I'm not hurting myself. So on that last sprint we did, that was a minute long, we were pushing it so hard that I felt like I was gonna puke. So when you get to that point, you have to kind of make a mental checklist of what you feel like afterwards and how you can get back to a 7 or a 6 so you can get back to your regular cadence and regular spinning. So there are ways to get there faster, like high interval intensity training or whatever it's called, but for the most part it's just keeping your spinning consistent and challenging your legs to really push it. So great job, guys. 21 seconds left. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. I need to edit that word out. I try to keep these G-rated, PG-rated, you know, so that You know, any age could participate if they want. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, take up all your resistance. Roll those legs. We're gonna stretch here in a second. So let's coast to a stop. Great. And then I'm stopping. Dominant legs forward. Okay, let's stand up, back straight, butt out. And let's get on our elbows. All right, drop those heels as far as you can go. Should feel that pulling really hard in your back of your knee there. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse your legs. Same, let's bring it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go ahead and let's just step off the bike here and pull up your foot to your butt. And let's stretch that out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Let's go for it. Ooh, okay. Edit that word too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, thanks guys. See you next time.